So I just saw this recently, and this is really big news for anyone that's involved in the outdoors or likes to go hiking, hunting, or fishing in the American West. For the first time in 43 years, grizzly bear hunting has been legalized in Wyoming in the Yellowstone area. And I know that a lot of people are going to be mad about this, some happy, but in a 7-0 vote, the Wyoming Fish and Game Commission unanimously chose to allow a limited take of up to 23 grizzly bears in the Yellowstone area. And before you get really upset, some of you, and hit that dislike button, which a lot of you are going to do anyway. And if you do that, comment below and let me know why you hit the dislike button or why this makes you angry, because we really want to hear it. Doesn't do you any good just to sit quietly and be angry about it. So you need to keep listening either way, because this is a great thing for anyone. You know, if you just put the issue aside, the hunting thing, because this is really showing us evidence of what's happened to this species of animals. It's a large carnivore, grizzly bears, that has rebounded in all these different populations in the US. And you got to remember that in the lower 48 states, not Alaska, but in the lower 48 states, the grizzly bears are divided up into geographical populations. Like you have the Northern Cascades up in Washington, that's a really small one. You have the greater Yellowstone area, that's a large one. Glacier Park population. Then you have the Bitterroot Recovery population of bears, and that's in Idaho. And believe it or not, they also legalized hunting. I believe it was last year, or maybe it was this year. Just check the info in the link below. I put a few articles, including the bearfoundation.org, which has some great info on this. I'll be putting another video out on the regulations themselves here soon too. Check out all of that information. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife, they're the guys that really make the big decisions in the end game, and they usually have most of the accurate data on all of these bear populations. So I want you to think about this. Remember that many iconic animals, especially the large predators like tigers, lions, polar bears, all of that, in other parts of the world, those animals are all going extinct, or they're getting closer to extinction, especially in the wild. So the fact that they're legalizing hunting for bears, even if you don't think that that should happen, is a sign that the bears have really rebounded, and you cannot argue with the numbers. You may not think there's enough bears now, that's fine, that's an opinion, but it is a fact that the populations of these bears, like the ones I just named, these populations have increased dramatically over the past few decades. So this is a huge step for conservation in America. It's really difficult to allow large predators to rebound after being wiped out of their native ranges, or having habitat destroyed, market hunting, poaching, all of these things that kill them off. So just keep that in mind, and if you want to still hit that dislike button, go ahead, be my guest. I'm not going to stop you, but I just want to make this video because this is a really interesting topic when it comes to bears in the wild. For most of you who just like to go hiking, spend some time out in the outdoors, they are out there and they do pose a little bit of a threat, even though your chances are really small of ever getting attacked by a bear. But people want to know about this stuff. And I think that Idaho hunt is only allowing one bear to be taken this year, if I'm not mistaken. Like I said, check out the info below if you want to get the exact numbers. If you watched my videos from last year, you may not be surprised that these changes are occurring due to the increase in attacks in 2017. A lot of grizzly bear attacks, a lot of black bear attacks, especially in Colorado. Check out that video if you haven't seen it. So I'm not going to sit here and convince you that hunting is going to solve human-bear conflicts, but I will say that I think that it's having a big impact on the decisions that the authorities are making for allowing hunting. Because usually when there's more conflicts, livestock killed or people attacked, people start complaining, and they start sending in letters and contacting their local authorities saying we want some hunting on these animals because we think that that will put more fear into the animals so that they keep their distance. That's an opinion though. So like I said, let me know down below what you think. So this is a really interesting topic with a lot of information out there. Post some links if you have any of your own info. Let everyone know what you think. I want to hear what you think about this. We'll see what happens. They still need to make the final decisions to approve the matter, but we'll be finding that out soon here in the next few weeks, I would think. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to Foster Gulch Outdoors yet. Give me a thumbs up by hitting that like button if you enjoyed this video or found it valuable with the information that I'm trying to provide you. Another video is coming out here soon, so stay updated with that, and I will see you all next time.